I discovered something terrifying when my son tackled me. The look in his eyes seemed to have lost its former innocence. He kept staring at my body up and down, and even more unsettling was the fact that my son was making strange panting noises. I sensed something was wrong and quickly pushed my son away, but before I could ask him anything, he returned to normal. I dismissed it as a hallucination and didn't think much of it. But that night, as soon as I fell asleep, the boy sneaked over to my bedside, placed his hand on my forehead, and gently stroked me. This indescribable feeling made me feel extremely nauseous, but the terrifying events were far from over. The next day, there was a party at home. I was simply having a normal conversation with my new husband, but the boy was glaring at me menacingly from the side. That gaze made me feel a hint of fear. Filled with doubts, I wanted to find a time to have a proper talk with my son, but the boy intercepted me first and said very seriously that he was going to send my current husband to heaven. This turned my original worry into anger, but the boy refused to listen to my lecture and ran up to the attic without looking back. Because there were too many guests in the house, I didn't want to lose my temper on the spot. Instead, I waited until the next day when my husband went to work, wanting to find the boy and have a serious talk with him. But just as I was pondering how to broach the subject, my hand was accidentally cut. I looked at the piano I often played with confusion. There was a blade stuck in the crack. I knew it was my son's prank. Recalling what the boy had said the night before, I was overcome with grief and anger. Before I could confront him, I heard my son's cries for help coming from the cellar. I rushed downstairs and saw the boy lying on the ground unconscious. I was terrified and tried to pick up my son, but found that his body was ice cold. I thought my son had a simple fever, so I quickly carried him to the bed and hurriedly went to find medicine. Unexpectedly, I found the missing undergarments in the boy's drawer. The situation was urgent, and I had no time to think. I put the undergarments away, took the thermometer, and went to the boy's bedside. I was horrified to discover that he was constantly emitting low growls with some unclear words mixed in. I wanted to lean in to listen closely, and the next moment the boy revealed an eerie smile.